Train Talks! I got news on why we have not been seen Shane McMahon on WWE television. We have an update on Shane McMahon's WWE status. Stephanie McMahon delivered a historic announcement on Monday Night Raw. This is breaking an hour ago. We also go over the Kawhi Leonard trade that went down 2 days ago. I get my thoughts on who won the trade and why from a basketball perspective. And, oh man, we got an update on James Ellsworthless. How long will he be on our WWE? How long will he be on our television sets? Because I'm hoping it's not that long, and most of you guys will be kind of angry because Mr. Ellsworthless is going to be here for a little bit longer than expected. We go over all this and so much more. And Train Talk, thank you so much for a historic weekend. You guys do not know what Train Talks is for all of my new subs that joined this week. Train Talks is a series where we go over WWE news and rumors, sometimes sprinkling NBA news when it's very, very hype and I want to get it into one video. If you, so we go with news and rumors. I get my thoughts on them. We talk about some gaming news, WWE news, and all kind of stuff in these Train Talks. I have a Train Talks Extra coming out Sunday, going over the big news and gaming that we have right now with Comic-Con. We're going to go over all Comic-Con news in Train Talks Extra, and also go over more news about some NBA news as well that broken down over the past week. So that's coming out on Sunday. And also I have a series called Dragon Ball Z Talk, where we only talk about Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball Super news only. I have a video coming out today on that. We'll be reacting to the Broly trailer, and I get my thoughts on Dragon Ball Super's Broly, the teaser trailer that came out at Comic-Con. We'll be reacting to that today as well. So a busy day for us here at on Cold Train's channel. And also you guys will be seeing that, this video, DBZ Talk episode 2, and Last of Us stream. That's all I'm doing today. Only one gameplay video today, as I'm going to be recording some gameplay videos for you guys for the next couple of days before I go on my vacation. So yeah, let's get into the news, ladies and gentlemen. First thing, starting things off with this with the Kawhi Leonard thing. Kawhi Leonard has been traded to the Toronto Raptors, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I can't believe it. He's been traded for Demar DeRozan, a 2020, I believe, a first round unprotected pick. And I believe it was somebody else that was traded for the Spurs as well. But that is the big news on Kawhi Leonard. Let me pull up the trade here. I think I got it right here. But yeah, he was traded, bro. I was shocked. I was like, really? The Toronto Raptors. The Raptors took a bet on him, man, and they are very, very good about this, bro. Toronto, I was shocked that they traded DeMar DeRozan. I was thinking that they were going to trade somebody else for Kawhi, judging about how much they gave up. I would have gotten rid of Kyle Lowry, in my opinion, because he's an aging point guard, and they can easily fill that role. But they traded DeMar DeRozan, the heart of the franchise, and DeMar DeRozan was hurt. He was hurt, and understandably, because I never thought Toronto would trade DeMar DeRozan. I heard that they were going to blow up the team. I thought that they were going to rebuild around DeRozan, probably trade Kyle Lowry, probably trade some aging superstars on contracts to get rid of them to start rebuilding. But they traded DeMar DeRozan. I was shook. I was like, really? So who won this trade? Obviously Toronto won this trade. They got the better player, and they have the better team right now. Long term, I don't know yet. Rumors that Kawhi Leonard loves, he might like playing in Toronto. He might stay in Toronto. If I'm Kawhi Leonard, I will judge this season. I will go out hard and see how much this team can get. If we make it to the NBA Finals and we take the Golden State Warriors to get them one for money and at least take one game, I'll resign in Toronto. But if we don't make the finals and we make the conference finals, I will look into other teams. Kawhi has been rumored that he wants to go to LA. Magic did not want to trade his young core. Understandably, that young core in LA is very, very, very good. Are they better than the other young cores in the NBA? Debatable, because I think Kyle Kuzma is the best of the young core on the Los Angeles Lakers, in my opinion. But that young core is very good. That's the only reason why LeBron went there. LeBron went there for the young core. LeBron did not go there for Hollywood. He went there for the basketball. He went there for the young core. You know what I'm saying? Because that young core is very good. That Magic is building up. Josh Hart is going to be a stud this year. If he starts, whew, y'all going to have some trouble with Josh Hart. Josh Hart, LeBron, Kuzma in the starting lineup with Lonzo, yeah, it's going to be some fun Lakers basketball this year. But that ain't the point. We're not talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. That's a potential destination for Kawhi Leonard. He can go to LA, or he can go to the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the Clippers because the Clippers not winning anything no time soon. If Kawhi wants to win a championship, I would stay in the East because it's the easier route. If you want a challenge, go to the West. Go to LA. Go to the Lakers because that's your best option in the West. You know what I'm saying? That's your best option that he wants. So, and he wants a max deal. Will Toronto give him a max? Yeah, if I'm Toronto, I'll give him a max. I'll pay him as much as he wants me to, no matter what circumstances. If I have Kawhi Leonard on my team, I'm the favorite to come out of the East and win the NBA championship. That's simple. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So, the Raptors won this trade long term. DeMar DeRozan still has a year. He's a free agent. I believe he's free agent in 2020. So long term, the Spurs won this. The Spurs could build around DeRozan as their next star that they have on the team since Kawhi is gone and basically the old era of the Spurs is about to end in the next couple of years. Build around DeMar DeRozan, and I think DeMar DeRozan
powering off.
He will like playing with Greg Popovich and them. So I think that is a very, very great trade all around in my eyes. So let me know what you guys think of that, man. Who won the trade? Did the Spurs or Raptors win the trade? Let me know in the comment section down below who won that trade. Now on to some WWE news. We got 3 stories to cover, guys, in this part of Train Talks. Then tomorrow will be huge because we got a lot to go over. Hulk Hogan drama, all this stuff like that. I finally talked about Hulk Hogan for the first time on this channel since the incident, so we'll talk about that on tomorrow and Superstar's reactions to it. And I get my thoughts on it. So that's gonna be tomorrow. And yeah, so we got lots to go over tomorrow. So let's get into this news today. We got lots of stuff to go over right now. The appointment of Paige as SmackDown Nigeria has seen Shane McMahon take a back seat as of late, which the latter being kept off WWE television for quite some time now. Fans have begun to wonder about McMahon's status with the company, and Dave Meltzer, as always, has stepped in to clear the air regarding the situation. McMahon returned to WWE in 2016 as met with ferocious response, and ever since his surprise comeback to McMahon's sanction has been a regular feature on WWE programming. In addition to being an authority figure on TV as SmackDown Live's commissioner, Shane McMahon has been putting on a professional performance in the ring, whether he's been called upon to do so. In all honesty, McMahon has exceeded expectations with his in-ring exploits more than his promo work. Yes, McMahon needs to work on his promos. Ever since he's come back, he has not been a very, very good face to listen to. And again, Stephanie McMahon is worse than him, so yeah, I don't like either of them on the microphone. Vince is easily the best McMahon on the microphone, hands down. Vince is the best McMahon on the microphone. Nobody else come close to Vince. With Daniel Bryan returning to in-ring action, McMahon has had to fill his post vacated by the Flying Goat, and it turned out none other to be the former Divas champion, Paige. Since taking over from Bryan, Paige has done admirably well as the GM of SmackDown. She's done very, very well. So much that McMahon is nowhere to be seen. What's up with crazy Shane O'Mac? Meltzer has touched upon this other topic on the Wrestling Observer Radio, and it's quickly noted that McMahon is still an active performer in WWE's ranks. For now, the company is just keeping him off TV as there's no concrete reason for him to step into the mix. There's no reason at all. McMahon had to undergo hernia surgery, which, yeah, he had to go surgery after that match at WrestleMania, which could be one of the reasons why he has been absent. But Meltzer said that he has got no word from backstage regarding his plans for McMahon after the surgery. He claims that the top brass has no intention to get him back to the power just yet, and further speculated to why they plan on saving him for a better occasion. The veteran journalist claimed that the creative may just be keeping him off TV with the sole purpose of getting Paige over as a GM, which is a very good idea. Good on the creative. Finally, on SmackDown, maybe they just want to get Paige over. They don't need him on TV. I mean, really, Paige is fine in the role. Save Shane when you got a reason for him to be there. And I haven't seen a reason of late, Meltzer said. What's next? With SummerSlam approaching, we're sure to see McMahon intervene in some way, as there are some decisions to be made. WWE loves to get the fans' feedbacks for his many reviews, and SummerSlam is after all the biggest party of the summer. You know, the past couple years, It has not been the biggest part of the summer. SummerSlam 2017 was 2016 was probably one of my favorite SummerSlams. 2015 was very good as well. I enjoyed the SummerSlam 2015. That was a very, very good SummerSlam. But last year's SummerSlam, I was disappointed in. I hope WWE does better this year. I was very disappointed in SummerSlam 2017. SummerSlam 2016 has been the best SummerSlam I've seen in the past 3 years. That's just me. Let me know what is your favorite SummerSlam. SummerSlam 2016 and SummerSlam 2015 are my favorite SummerSlams in this era of WWE. Now on to Stephanie McMahon, bro. She has a historic announcement on Raw. This was confirmed about an hour of this recording. Listen to this one, guys. You guys are gonna be stoked about this. WWE has confirmed that Raw Commissioner Stephanie McMahon will be on the Red Brand live this Monday to deliver a historic announcement, sending the WWE Universe into a frenzy and the internet wild with rumor. So Stephanie is back on television. That's a good and bad thing. Let's discuss it. Well, Stephanie McMahon has been seen on WWE television since the Raw after WrestleMania. One night previous to her last appearance, Stephanie McMahon teamed up with her husband Triple H to face off against Angle and the debuting Rowdy Ronda Rousey. The following night on the post-WrestleMania Raw, Stephanie intended to befriend Rousey. However, the Rowdy one chose to put WWE boss in the armbar, once again leaving Stephanie willing on the mat. However, this has been much more of a feel of what happened just 7 months ago when Stephanie appeared on Raw to announce the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, an event won by Asuka, but which would see Rousey make her first appearance as WWE superstar. In the last hour, WWE is taking to Twitter to announce that McMahon will make a historic announcement on next week's Raw, her first appearance on television for over 3 months. She had not been seen since Raw after Mania. There's no been word of what the announcement will be, but for WWE to spring the announcement on a Friday and use the word historic, well, you know it's going to be a big one. What could it be? Rumors from the past months may suggest an all-female pay-per-view may be on the way, or even an announcement of a women's tag team championships. But it could be absolutely anything. Talk about everything to hook viewers and make sure people tune in to Raw, which has been disappointing for the past couple of weeks. I think this announcement is probably to announce that a women's tag team championship that has been rumored for months since the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. We've got the Women's Elimination Chamber. Now we might have Women's Tag Team Championships. I can see that being the announcement, but a all-female pay-per-view to make up for the greatest Royal Rumble could be as well. I wouldn't, to be honest, I would see an all-female pay-per-view in my opinion. I don't want to see Women's Tag Team Championships. They barely use the women now, and the women have no direction. Introducing Women's Tag Team Championships will make the division worse. So, in my opinion, we don't have enough women on the roster to do a Women's Tag Team Championships. What about the Women's Championship? For the men, you have boatloads of men on the roster to have a tag team division, mid-card division, and main championship. We don't have enough women on the roster to have Women's Tag Team Championships. So if I'm WWE, I hope this announcement is that we're going to have a all-female pay-per-view to make up for the greatest Royal Rumble. We're going to hope for that, because I do not want to see Women's Tag Team Championships as of right now. If they add more women on both Raw and SmackDown, well then yeah, I wouldn't mind it. But for right now, we don't have enough women to hold a tag team division. Not just yet. Maybe in the future. Not now though. I hope this is a all women's pay-per-view. That would be the best way to make up for the greatest Royal Rumble. Now finally, news on James L. the Worthless. When is he going to be on my television? Get this, guys. It won't be anytime soon. Here's his WWE contract. Good God. You guys going to be mad. Well, Spike recently returned to WWE last month after he was released last year, and it appears that he hasn't actually signed a new deal with the company. Yeah, he's not signed yet. Ellsworth returned to WWE at Money in the Bank. Del Carmelo retained the Women's Championship in one of the worst fashions ever, by the way. That match was god-awful, and the ending was trash. I couldn't stand it. I was absolutely disgusted that Carmella has pinned Asuka in back-to-back pay-per-views. My God. Oh, Becky. Help us. Please. For SummerSlam. Help us. Yeah, let's get back to the story. Wade in the match against last week later went on to face the Empress Amal and then won a match a few weeks ago on SmackDown Live. Elwood was obviously brought in to help Carmella overcome the threat of Asuka, but now that attention has turned to Becky Lynch heading to SummerSlam, the question is whether or not Ellsworth will still be needed. Elwood was brutally attacked by Asuka at Extreme Rules after he once again aided Carmella in her victory. This is why he missed this week's SmackDown Live. Even though the former Raw superstar since has been on WWE TV in recent weeks, Wrestling Observer is reporting that he hasn't actually signed a new contract. He's not signed. Ellsworth has been really working for broadcaster shows and is currently part of any WWE live events. It's also been reported that he is working on a per-date basis, which means that he is still able to work independent events, which is making him quite popular since there aren't any many current stars who are allowed to work outside of the company at the same time. It's argued that this means that WWE may not have long-term plans for Ellsworth if Carmella does lose the championship next month, and the fact that he has signed a new deal means that he can easily go back to only working indie shows. So WWE can call him up saying, "Hey James, we need you," and James shows up. And if they don't need him, "Hey James, you can work in independent wrestling. We don't mind. We don't need you right now. Do your thing." That's basically the arrangement right there. They call him up when they need him. That's all it is right there. So I'm very, very happy that he said he has not signed a contract, and hopefully Carmella loses the title next month, and we get to Becky Lynch, and we don't see no more of Ellsworthless. We can only hope, guys. But that's what they're doing on James Ellsworth and his contract status with WWE. Hope you guys enjoyed Training Talks. If you guys enjoyed Training Talks, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, turn on notifications on the road to 200 subscribers. Woo! And all for all my new subscribers and all my videos that are physical, we do. Remember to be glorious at everything we do. Tomorrow we'll be discussing Hulk Hogan and the WWE Superstars comments on Hulk Hogan. I give my thoughts and opinions on Hogan being back in WWE. Charlotte return date. NXT TakeOver War Games have officially been set, and I give my thoughts on that. And we have some more WWE rumors about Daniel Bryan and all that stuff, and all the new NXT stars that have been in the performance over the past couple weeks. We go over that in the next edition of Training Talks. But I've been your host, Coach, and thank you so much for joining me. See you guys for Dragon Ball Z Talk episode 2 later on today. And see you guys for my last stream of The Last of Us. Gonna be big. I want you guys to be there. See you on the next video. Peace out, y'all.